And you wouldn't probably see him, you probably wouldn't know it, but if I got to relay a story, I got called into his room, his hotel room one day, and we were in his bedroom, and he was talking about having a rash on the back of his legs. So he says it's itchy, da-da-da-da-da, and while he was talking to me, all of a sudden he just dropped his his pajama bottoms. And I started standing there just looking at him, and he's talking about, you know, the rash on the back of his legs, and I started laughing. And he looked at me like, why are you laughing at me, you know, when I'm trying to tell you about my rash? And I said, Michael, you just dropped your pants in front of me, you know.
And what you looked at?
And he's standing there with his tighty whities on. But yes, and on his leg he had dark patches of skin.
Dark patches?
Yes, dark patches.
Well, what's interesting about that, that's not vitiligo. Dark patches are what happen to dark-skinned people when they scratch. They hyperpigment. So that goes against the vitiligo theory, interestingly. He does have clearly some kind of skin problem, yes, but all that scratching makes it get darker. It can also make it depigment, but darker, that's opposite of vitiligo. Vitiligo is an autoimmune attack on the skin, so we'll have to look into that a little more. Yeah. How about this business about him having like major complications of plastic surgery, like his nose fell off, which is, by the way, no such thing as that. Anything like that ever happened to him? No, but of course not. But any weird major complications or anything that we can set the record straight for?
Not that I saw.
I've got only 20 seconds. Why did he keep refusing to acknowledge he was having plastic surgery?
I don't know.
Never
really
talked about that with you?
No.
That's always seemed sad to me, like it was something he was hiding and ashamed of. And I mean, he had a major, you know, burn. Were you with him during all the burn?
No. I don't know.
Because if so, I'd have a whole bunch more questions for you. Thank you, Mike. I do appreciate you being with us, and I hope you'll come back.
Thanks for having me.
All right, now, guys, we've got another high-profile trial in about a month, but I'm guessing many of you have already made up your minds about Dr. Murray, about whether he's guilty or not in the death of Michael Jackson. But take a beat here for a second. Admit that after hearing what Michael's longtime bodyguard told us tonight, you might be thinking twice about some of those opinions you formed about Michael as a father, about past allegations. Now, it's a matter of whom you're going to believe, of course. Maybe we should all stop, reserve judgment about Dr. Murray until we hear what's presented in court. And even then, a jury's going to decide, not us. We'll be discussing it all right here, though. The evidence, the witnesses, the facts. HLN had got it all covered. Thank you all for watching tonight. We'll see you next time.